Now let me tell y'all something about dreams. Listen up, because this is something I found out a long time ago that goes against everything you see in a movie, on TV, or what your great-grandma may have told you when you were a kid. See, dreams don't happen overnight. That ain't how it works. See, they come to you in the daylight. You gots to be awake. Cause baby, you got to run dreams down. See, that chase is where we learn the most about ourselves. To take that extra step, that extra mile, that extra rep. Now look here. You don't never know how long it's gonna take or exactly what it'll look like when you get there. The only thing you know is you can never stop. So, question time. What's your dreams? What's your dream? Are you willing to do what it takes to make that dream a reality? No. See, not while you're sleeping, but every darn day you wake up. Because if it does, good morning. Now give me my darn thing.
Boom! Oh boy, we back, man. Shout out to everybody in the building right now. Shout out to Redcom. Y'all know we ain't been live in a minute at the regular time. All right, y'all see that, man. Shout out to Redcom, man. Salute to them. Appreciate them. Man, Coach Dre, man, what it do, man? We back April 1st. We 27 days away from the spring game. Well, 26 really. From the spring game. So, hey, we back, man. We got to give y'all something, man. We back in action. The guys is here. Who in the building? Let us know where you're checking in from. I know we ain't been in the algorithm. People gonna pull up on us late, but we here. So what's up? What's going on, Coach Dre? What's going on?
Man, you know what it is. You know we just chilling, getting ready for some football. It's like I say, it's winter conditioning still for me down here in Gainesville, but we'll get spring practice going in May. But we know the Colorado Buffaloes. They in full force now. They got I think 12 more practices to get themselves acclimated, and we'll get us a spring game in between that. So everybody should be excited about where the Buffaloes going and what Coach Prime is leading this college football team into.
With that being said, that is real. We got 2 more practices. We got 3 more, technically 2 more scrimmages in this spring game, right? So we got a lot of action still to go left, right? Everybody getting back. As y'all see, Warren Sapp is there, so y'all can start asking all the questions, things like that. Warren Sapp is back. I mean, he's there. He's in Boulder. Y'all see everything. Y'all ain't got to ask that more questions. Is he coming? Is he not? We don't see this. We don't see that. Everybody that's ready for this season is in Boulder right now. And even more, the visitor list is heating up. If you don't know, you better go. Just be ready. Get your notifications bill set, because there's a lot of people coming to visit. And when I mean a lot of people, there's a lot of offensive linemen coming to visit this April. Whether it be a transfer portal or whether that be high school kids, whether that be from IMG, from DeSoto, from all over the place. The offensive linemen are pulling up to Colorado to come see the Colorado Buffaloes. That's all I'm going to say on that. I ain't going to say too much, but I'm going to let you know. There's a lot of people pulling up. But with that being said, there has been a couple announcements made today. The game will be on the Pac-12 network. If you don't have a Pac-12 network, you would have to go through a streaming service to get the Pac-12 network. But if you're in our Discord, and y'all know who y'all are, the family that's in the Discord, we're going to have the game on in the Discord for you. So you ain't got to worry about if you can't see the game, if you're not at the game, if you're not in Boulder, we'll have the game on in the Discord. Y'all know how we do it. Every time the Buffaloes play, especially the football team, we have it on in the Discord. So, hey, you don't got to worry about that if you're in our Discord. We'll have the game on for y'all, so y'all can have your interaction, y'all talk, and just watch the facilities, what's going on. Now, with that being said, Lil Wayne is performing after the game. Tickets going to sell today for the Lil Wayne concert after the game, all right? It ain't no April Fool's joke, nothing like that. He going to be there. Y'all had to know he was going to be there. Why else was Prime talking about him, telling him the plans if he wasn't going to be there? We got to make it make sense. Now, this game being on Pac-12 Network versus Fox, things look interesting, but there's, the obligations and the legal situations that, took place. So Pac-12 Network guy. All right. You hear what it is. We just gonna have to let it ride. All right. But tickets go on sale for Lil Wayne concert today. Tomorrow, all students at CU can get their tickets for the spring game. And then Wednesday is the big day for the general public. Wednesday, the general public can get tickets. So you better be ready to get online and purchase the tickets. All right. They're $15 to $25. $15 bowl seats, $25 club seats. All right. It ain't too expensive. If you really want to see Buffaloes right now, that's gonna be the cheapest ticket. But when we get to the season, hey, tickets gonna be a whole other different price. So you better get them while you can. You better go see them while you can. Because it's probably gonna be the cheapest time you can go see them in Boulder. We get to the regular season, it is going to be more expensive. Just let you know. But you don't gotta believe me. Just let you know. But Coach Ray, how do you feel about the announcement that was made today about the football game, the spring game, Lil Wayne performing? How do you feel overall?
I mean, I just know people are happy because I know it was a lot of people, they were booking hotel rooms and booking flights and, you know, just waiting on the announcement of when the game, what time it was going to be, and when the tickets were going to sell. Prime told you maybe a month or so ago this was going to be an event. He was going to make it into a big event. And when you got a guy with the caliber of Lil Wayne coming to perform, hey, what else bigger event can you want? But like you say, this is the cheapest the tickets you gonna catch. They won't be on sale long. I know the students gonna try to scoop most of them up themselves. So with the tickets that they do have left, you better be right there ready to jump on them because they won't be that long. But it should be a great event. Another way to generate money, another way to help the school and help the collective and stuff of that nature. So, you know, it should be a fun week. That should be a fun overall week, that last week of spring practice for Colorado and Coach Prime.
I'm gonna let you know. It's gonna be sold out. So if you're trying to go, you better be ready. Now, there will be some people reselling their tickets now. I will tell you that. But you might have to pay a little bit more. So, but there's gonna be some people reselling. With that being said, Coach, do you listen to Lil Wayne? Because if so, I just want to know what's your favorite song of Lil Wayne all time.
Oh, I mean, I'm a Wayne. You know, I grew up, you know, with the Hot Boys and Juvenile and stuff like that. For me, it's Teach Me How to Love. It's like a slower song. It's not one of his harder songs, but the words have a lot of meaning to it. It's got a lot of feeling to it, and it for young ladies and stuff. At that time, it was something to get people over the hump. And if you saw the video, you will see what I'm talking about. But that's my favorite song from Lil Wayne, no doubt.
Chat, let me know what's your favorite Lil Wayne song, since y'all know that he's gonna be performing at the spring game, right? Now, that's just not to say he's gonna be the only person. There might be some more details, special guests in the building. But let me know in the chat, what is your favorite Lil Wayne song of all time? My favorite song from Lil Wayne is "Man, I Miss My Dog." That's one of my hits. I could play it any day. I can rap it. I just love it. But hey, let me know if you're a Lil Wayne fan, what's your favorite Lil Wayne song? Because guess what? Lil Wayne, he's got all the generations. He got all the different races. Everybody love him. But I just want to know, family, what it is. And I know they got me out the algorithm right now. We normally have way more people in here. But hey, we're going to be back this month, giving y'all more action. Back at the regular time. Yeah, I know. So, hey, we coming for it. But we're going to tune into a little basketball right quick while y'all do that. Let me know y'all checking in from too also. Because, hey, y'all know we ain't been on here in a minute. So let us know where y'all tuning in from. What's going on. It's good to see some of the family in the building. Long time no see. I know we've been out of action. Y'all always been seeing us on Sunday. But we're going to be coming back regular to y'all, especially during the month of April, as we build up to the spring game. And all the news, all the recruits, everything that y'all love to see, y'all don't get to see it. I can tell you right now, the list is loaded for visitors this weekend for CU. But the list is keep growing each and every week for these visitors coming in. As far as just regular visitors, special guests, recruits, everything is just building up in Boulder, Colorado for the month of April. So we got 4 weeks of nonstop information that's gonna be dropping throughout the month. I ain't gonna say too much because I don't know nothing. Because every time I say something, y'all don't believe me, and then it just happens. So, all right, you don't gotta believe us, like we always tell y'all. Truth of the matter is. But shout out to Atlanta, Georgia in the building. Go DJ. Sky's the limit. Amelia. Ooh, I like Amelia. Shout out to Texas in the building, man. We got a lot of people in the building. But hey, we gonna change subject and we gonna come back to Colorado right quick. Gotta know something, Coach Dre. The men play tonight as far as college basketball goes, right? I'm sorry, the women. You got LSU versus Iowa and you got USC versus UConn. I gotta know. Who are you taking tonight?
I'm rocking with Fly J all day. LSU against Caitlin Clark, and that's no knock on her. She's a hell of a basketball player. I just think that if Mulkey do what I'm asking her to do and let the offense flow through Fly J and put Angel Reese down in the post, I like the freshman and the other guard. I think we got enough. We just got to slow Caitlin down. Like I said, you can't stop her. She's going to do what she do. We just need to contain her. And in the other game, you got to go with Juju. You just like the way she plays. Paige is a hell of a ball player. And like I say, that's no knock on her. I just like Juju. I like the way USC is playing right now. And in the tournament, sometimes it's about how hot you can get. And right now, USC playing real hot basketball. They don't found their stride, and so they're gonna be a real tough out for anybody right now. And so I got LSU and USC tonight.
Ooh, I like it. I mean, I can't even disagree with you on it. But here's my reason, right? When you look at the LSU versus Iowa matchup, I just don't think Iowa has the pieces to contain LSU, right? You're gonna need somebody outside of Caitlin Clark to score on Iowa. I just don't think they got it. You got a three-headed monster with LSU when you're talking about Flage, you're talking about Moreau, number 24, and you talk about Angel Reese, number 10. You got 24 and 10. I think that's enough to get you over the hump to get you into the Final Four. When you look at Iowa, you got Caitlin Clark, but who's gonna be that step up? I know they got the 45 who's decent, but I don't think she can handle Angel Reese in the post, and they just gonna have their way on the offensive glass, especially when Iowa goes to their zone. And they also got a freshman that I really, really, really like, Williams, number 12 from LSU, that if you don't guard her, she can go get buckets and she can go and run herself. So I just think LSU has enough to get it done. Now, when you look at this USC versus UConn game, this game is interesting. But I don't think, me personally, I don't think there's nobody that can flat out guard Juju Watkins. I just don't care what you put in front of her. There ain't nobody that can guard her. So I'm running with USC. Now, USC does need somebody to step up and get into double figures to help Juju. But I got Juju going for 35 plus tonight. That's how I'm feeling about Juju tonight. I got to go for 35 plus. Putting that work in. But hey, that's just how we feel, man. Chat, let me know who y'all got. Who y'all got tonight? I see a lot of LSU. I see a lot of USC. I'm loving it. Now let's go to the men's side because they Final Four is already set. We got UConn versus Alabama. We got North Carolina State versus Purdue. Who you got? Who do you have?
I mean, I'll be honest with folks. I don't really watch the men's basketball like that just because it be boring and I'm just into but I got UConn because they defend the national champs. Until you knock them off, you gotta rock with them. They're trying to go back to back. They are known for being a basketball school. They're a phenomenal powerhouse in basketball. And then in the other one, NC State is the hot team in college basketball right now. That's what everybody's talking about. They've gotten hot at the right time, and it's been contagious. So so I got UConn playing NC State in the national championship game.
See, this is where it gets tough for me because, man, UConn versus Alabama. I like Alabama can't guard. That's the problem. But they can score on you. They can put 100 on you, but they can't guard nobody. But I'm gonna take UConn in that one. That's pretty easy. North Carolina State versus Purdue. Man, this is interesting because North Carolina State has a bid that can match up with Ely. And who got the better guard play, North Carolina State or Purdue? I want to take the upset, but I just think it's going to be Purdue versus UConn for the chip. That's what I'm going with. But let me know in the chat, family. Let me know how y'all feel, this, that, and the third. But that's how I'm going with it. But back to CU, man. We're going to get back to CU. I know we had to throw a little basketball in there for y'all. We're going to do a little rapid questions in the middle of the show. We're going to just change it up and bounce in and out right now. But back to CU. I know we ain't been live, and Warren Sapp is officially in Boulder, Colorado. You also got George, who came from IMG. He's there, and you're starting to see these players from IMG visit Colorado. Tell us about this pipeline of IMG to Colorado, Coach Dre. Knowing that George is there, you got Warren Sapp that's there. How the landscape of recruiting is going to change, knowing that you got these two fellas in the building now.
I mean, what it comes down to is we won't say it's a pipeline. We just gonna say that we'll have the upper hand when it comes to IMG kids. Coach George is a legend down at IMG. He's one of the main reasons why IMG is what they are. If you've heard me speak on them, they are already a college football team because they have coaches that can be college football coaches, and that's a big step up. He coached offensive line down here. He's familiar with that, but he's good friends. Again, if you guys open your ears and you shut your mouths, Coach Prime will tell you what it is. It's about relationships, loyalty, and stuff like that. And if you go back, Coach Prime and Hagan, they good friends. He been loyal, and that's one of the biggest things why Coach Prime really wanted to come be a college football coach. So, but for IMG, that's a great source for Coach Prime and also for the state of Florida because it's not just IMG for coach. It's others places. One thing about Florida coaches, we are in contact with each other. We all kind of try to talk to each other. We only don't like each other when we have to play each other. So it's going to be big for the state of Florida. So to me, with getting him and getting Coach Riz, you might have just sold up the state of Florida for big time recruits and put yourselves in position to always be in the running for the big time recruits. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
You starting to see it right now before your eyes, right? You getting 4 stars and 5 stars, offensive linemen on the way up to headed to Boulder this week. Not wait till spring game. They headed there this week to be there for the first scrimmage to really check out what it is. So hey, you can't say that this team ain't working. You can't say they look like they don't get no offensive lineman because you're seeing. And all you got to do is, if you think I'm lying, just put up on Twitter. Every hour, you're starting to see some offensive lineman from the state of Florida or some offensive lineman from Texas or some offensive lineman from somewhere in the South pulling up to Boulder this week or next week or the week after. The show is just beginning. Buckle up.
Yeah, I mean they definitely need to buckle up. It's going to be a nice ride. You gotta like what Coach Prime is doing. And again, he told you in a couple of interviews he was gonna be a little more hands-on with some stuff. It was he's also learning stuff as a football coach. And I think we as a people we get caught up into thinking that people can't learn stuff. Coach Prime is not that kind of closed-minded of a guy. He's not saying he can't be taught things or can't learn things. There's a lot of things he's learned. There's a lot of things that he's been shown that he had to change, and so he's changing them. So again, you get Riz, you get Coach Hagan from IMG, and then you bring in the gold jacket like Coach Prime saying he didn't pay for it. And so when you get Sapp, and again when you get Sapp in the room with some defensive tackles or just defensive minded people, you put yourself in a position, like I say, to sew up the state of Florida with hands down, and you got to feel comfortable with that. And as Coach Prime said, y'all know where all the dogs is. They in Florida.
Yeah. As more people check in right now, man, we're gonna be back at our normal time. Which y'all know this is our normal time. We just been MIAO. We've been handling business behind the scenes. But y'all gonna see everything that we've been handling business on in a minute. Y'all just be patient. It's a reason behind everything what we're doing. So yes, we're back at our regular time today. If y'all didn't get a notification, I apologize. YouTube, come on, man, bless them. You know, let them get the notifications. I know a lot of people miss it because normally we have way more people in here, but we just in here having a good time. If y'all want to pull up, y'all got a question, feel free to, you know what I'm saying. I dropped the link. If you want to pull up on us, you want to talk, how you feel, express your thoughts right now, pull up on us. We here. All right. Hey, y'all better come on. Because as this thing grows, as this thing comes, you might not better get on the show. So I'm telling you right now, you better pull up on us when you got a chance. But now that we have all the coaching stuff there, we have all the new roles, all the new titles, and see you right now, right? What are you looking for out of this week's practice, building up from the previous week's practices?
Well, what I'm saying is I just want to keep seeing growth. I want to keep seeing the teaching. I want to keep seeing that we're getting better at every position. And again, as a football coach, I kind of look at stuff a little different than what everybody else seeing. And I think people see these 15-minute videos that Bucky might put out, or 15-minute videos that Darius might put out, or whatever Neely puts out, and that gives you an understanding that y'all think that give y'all an understanding of what's really going on. They're putting out what they want to put out, guys. And you and us with the negative, and y'all with the negativity, y'all go run and it still look the same. Okay, you heard them say that. Yeah, it did look bad, but the day before, the defense made the offense look bad. So it's gonna be give and take. I just want to keep seeing the growth. I want to keep seeing us get better. I want to keep seeing that line play get better. I can tell you that it's going to be a lot more intense now with Sapp being there with that defensive line because he going to demand that. And when you see the defensive line play get better, I think you will see the linebackers get better. I hope some of you guys have went and looked at the pregame show and saw Coach Hart in his element, coaching, fundamentals, and teaching. And that's football coaching, guys. And so for people that say that the man can't coach or he don't know what he's talking about, go watch the pregame show. He did a whole thing with him, showing he's on the field with him and he's showing you techniques. And that's what all you can do is give them the knowledge and then they gotta insert it. But that's what I want to see. I just want to see the growth. I want to see us get better. I want to be better than last week. Just like anything I say, we can't go back and worry about what we did last week. I just want to be better than last week. And I'm proud of them guys. Everybody got back on time. And Coach Prime said that had never happened even with him in high school. So that lets you know that these kids are locked in and they're serious about what's going on. And you got to be happy about that.
I said the same exact thing when I seen it. Kamani McLean is 1,000% there. Yeah, I can promise you he there. Y'all don't gotta see everybody every day. But I promise you, he's there. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Ain't nothing else to talk about. Why we keep asking the same question, I don't get it. But he is there. But hey, do you really think you can win more than 6 games with this team?
I mean, yes, that's just simple answer. We feel like, that's a given. We have the opportunity to be as good as we want to be. Long as these guys keep working. Again, when I was a young coach, and the old coach always said you have to look for signs sometimes. The signs will tell you what your team and what you're gonna be like. And the signs are all pointing upwards. Like you say, when you get everybody back without no excuses, everybody's in tune. It's like they ready to be back. They want to get to work. They want to get better. When I watched the video last night, I didn't see a lot of kids that tired. They, you know what I'm saying? Like Dylan said, it's easy work, but it's biting. It's biting. But I didn't see him crying. I didn't see him complaining. I see the leaders leading. You
Yeah.
understand me? I see leaders leading. And again, when your team is leading and the coaches really don't have to say much, that's when you become a football team. That's when you become a winning program. When your peers are holding you accountable, not just your coaches. When your peers are telling you, we not going to stand for this, we not going for this. So you got to feel good about that. So I just like that we're going in the right direction. 6 games, yes, we definitely can win 6 games with this team. If anybody who thinks that we can't, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, we can.
Honestly, I love the position that we in. We just taking it one game at a time. Ain't no reason to jump the gun and this, that, and the third. I'm taking one game at a time. Reason why I'm taking one game at a time is because I don't want to. Let's not cheat the process. Let's go through the process, document the process, and then evaluate and elevate from the process. That's all I'm asking for. Right? When I look at what we seen the last practice, the last week, and then we're on spring break to now, it goes to show you that people were working while they were on spring break. They wasn't just out partying, doing this, that, and the third, but they were out doing a lot of different things while they were on spring break, making sure that they was ready to go when they came out of break. You love to see everybody showed up on time back in Boulder yesterday. Nobody got their locker cleaned out. Nobody had to be disciplined. You got to love it. And that's what a lot of people don't think about, right? Last year, it was always somebody missing something. You can just book it. Somebody finna do something dumb because it was about them and it wasn't about the team. This year, you can see that everybody's building up and it's about the team. Everybody's willing to take that sacrifice for the next level. And that's all we asking for is just keep building brick by brick, day by day, and bringing that winning culture, bringing a winning mentality to this program. And for all those that keep talking crazy, we see you. The receipts gonna be popping. I promise you that. As the season go on, the receipts gonna get dropped. So hold what you got to say. Watch what you say. Don't get exposed. Because as the
I
season
mean,
go on, receipts ain't
and
care.
listen, and that's the thing. We ain't gonna even expose you, bro. We just telling you we hear you. We listening, but we ain't gonna even expose you. Because it defeats the purpose, man. We told y'all what we think, but we ain't gonna expose you. Y'all, you just gotta live what you knew what we told you. And if you come on here and you say, hey man, y'all was right. If you come on here and say, oh whatever, it ain't gonna change me and bro opinion of what we think. It's not gonna change our positivity and our push for this program to be better. So I mean, we ain't gonna even expose you. Just know people listening though. So just know people listen.
Hey, say what you gotta say, man. Honestly, ain't nobody been blocked. I'm letting you get whatever you need to get off. Get it off. Just know, people watching. It's funny how things get said, and y'all start to see stuff on well off and reach the people. Just know, somebody watching. That's all I got to tell you. But hey, back to what we was getting into, right? Before we got sidetracked with all the nonsense, right? Um, how do you feel? Because this is one of the areas that we don't really talk about, right? One of the key areas that's gonna be probably the most important to this team. How do you feel about our tight end room right now? Being that they had a new tight ends coach with Brent Bartolone, right? That's one area of the team that nobody really talks about. Everybody always talks about the wide receivers, the running backs, the offensive line, the linebackers, but nobody really talks about the tight end. How do you really feel about the tight end room going into the season?
Well, you gotta feel good when you got a kid who's a pro, who's a legitimately probably a pro, and the kid that transferred in from Cincinnati. And then you went out and got a hometown kid to come in here and come back home to Colorado, and he should push for playing time. Uh, Pasquarello should be healthy after being injured last year. He gets to come back, and then again, I like Smalls. If I know he's physical, I know he'll block. If he's still the athlete that he was, and I think he is, that I saw from his high school film, he can help us. So I feel good. You got 4 tight ends. So if we do get down in the red zone and we want to go double tight, we can do that as well. So I don't really think we're done. I think Coach Prime might get him one more, just to be safe. It's always about competition. It's
Yeah.
not about we don't think this kid might not be good enough. Iron sharpen iron. With anything, long as you know that it's somebody back there chomping at the bit trying to get on the field, because everybody's trying to get on the field. So I think we should have a good tight end room. I just want to make sure that we can block and catch, but I'm more concerned about blocking because I think we have a couple of guys that can be big body receivers. So I'm just more concerned with the blocking than I am with anything else. The kid from Colorado, he's a big kid. I mean, from Ohio State, that come from Colorado. He's a big kid, big size. I like his hands. I like the way he moves, and I think he can block. He doesn't have a lot of film. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. He's not been molded into something. And Coach Barlone is one of the best coaches that you can get. You can't get you're not gonna find a better football coach than Coach Bartolone. So I'm glad that we got him in the tight end room because I think we're gonna have uh, great success with him in that tight end room.
I agree, man. I think it's an area that people don't talk about, right? But they're gonna be a key impact to this offense this season. You start to, you see it on film, or they utilize the tight end at practice, right? How much of the did you see them using the tight end at practice? On the line of scrimmage. You would see Mikey out there, but he's always lined up out wide, one line on the line of scrimmage. So it's good to see them implementing the tight end early and often during the spring. Now, is this what our offense is gonna look like during the season? No. But just to see what the baseline and what they're utilizing and how they're utilizing the tight end, you gotta take it. You gotta take it. But hey, can't be mad at that. What's up with the new kicker we picked up? Can you talk more about him? I forgot to mention about the new kicker partner. Sidetracked his name right now. But yeah, the new kicker, he's got a leg on him. He can kick it from 63-yard field goals. He's got a big leg on him. He's gonna be. I think the way they're gonna utilize him is for kickoff model, just kicking out the end zone. He's got a huge leg. He's there for competition. At the end of the day, he's there for competition. Coach Prime ain't gonna just give him out of the job. Everybody's got to compete for their job, and he's gonna be in a rotation to compete. He didn't just come there just commit just to say he on the team. He came there to compete for a job at the end of the day, and that's what you got to look at. Everybody that's been added, they're not being added for no reason. They're being added for depth, competition, to push whoever the starter is, to let you know, hey, if you slip up, your job is gone. But he is a great addition to the team. He's got a monster leg, and he's gonna be out there to compete. And so you're gonna see him now. How much he gets utilized this year, still gonna be a scene. Yes, Daniel. Sorry, I couldn't think of his name. I got so much stuff going on right now. But yes, Daniel. He's got a huge leg. If you haven't seen him, I mean, you can go look up. He's got film out there. He's got a monster leg. He got a monster leg. He's kicking 62-yard field goals, making them with ease. He can punt. He can do kickoff, kick the ball at the end zone. What Coach Prime wants. Just kick the ball at the end zone. Why we can give a chance for people to kick the ball, right? So those things you gotta be ready for. So Marty got to get on the program of weight loss. Man, come on, man. Y'all.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this again, fellas, and this ain't no disrespect to nobody. We will not. You'll come. We will get the moderator. We will not come on here with no player slam the kid, guys. People, parents watching. People's their parents and stuff are watching. Y'all don't know it, but me and Rob know it because we've been contacted by some parents, and not to say that anybody said anything wrong about their child or anything, but what I'm telling you is just put yourself in some of these parents or some of these family members' shoes, and you get on here, and you got that like that kind of slander. We will not have that on this channel at all. So if you got something negative to say about a kid, y'all go take that somewhere else. And I don't know where the somewhere else is, but just it won't be tolerated here.
I don't see me. I don't know what's your issue with Mata. Like I just don't get it. Like what did he do wrong?
No,
I'm confused.
I just think they talking about his weight. I think they talking about his weight. I think he was talking about his weight. It has
I'm just
nothing.
confused like what he did
Yeah,
wrong. That's all.
I
I'm
just
like,
think.
what did the
Yeah,
man do wrong?
I think he was talking about his weight. That's it, bro.
But what does his weight have to impact on what his job is? He's a kicker.
It doesn't. It's just something. That's why I say it's just something to say. It's just something to have something to say when it don't. It doesn't affect anything that's going on. Not one thing. So it's just, you get what I'm saying. They got nothing to do with football.
But
Like, you know.
if here's my thing, right? And I said this last night. My biggest thing right now with CU is out, and this is with Coach Prime. It's always been with Coach Prime is special teams, right? I just want to see the improvement of special teams overall. Mata, I don't have an issue with Mata. We just need people that can go up there and make sure they can block people, so Mata can get the kick off. Only time Mata's really missed is been on blocks. But otherwise, if he gets the ball up, he's been accurate, and you can't lie about it. No matter if he's at Jackson State, no matter if he was at CU, you just gotta let him get the ball up. And so that's always been my issue with special teams, right? Is the field goals and kickoff coverage. That's always been my issue, right? We can fix that. We good. We good. I ain't got no problem with that. That's the only thing that I always harp on is we just spend enough time on special teams to get it right. But also, when you look at last year's team and who was on kickoff coverage, right? You got your fourth, fifth string out there, walk-on players out there. You know, now you're gonna have depth where you're gonna have your second and third stream out there doing a lot of things on special teams. With special teams should improve, and that's what I'm banking on. How do you feel, Coach Ray, about special teams this year?
Again, the one thing about your special teams is you don't try to put your starters out there, right? So when your second team is better, your special teams get better because that's who most of the time is out there. Your kids, that's your second team, and maybe your third teamers. Like you say, last year, I think you probably had to put some walk-ons out there every now and then and stuff like that. And then the thing is, special teams is just like the offensive line. It's a want to. It's a want to job. You gotta want to go down here and want to tackle somebody. You gotta go. You gotta want to block somebody so that we can get this punt off. I know you want to get on the field in your position, but this is just as important as you playing the position that you play. And once young men understand that, that's the biggest thing. That's one of the biggest things when you first get to the NFL. You might not be a starter, but if you can get on special teams, I think that was Coach Prime's biggest thing for why he put a kid like Smoke on special team, and you see other kids on the because yeah, we know you play running back, but to be able to show these coaches that you can be versatile and do other things, that's the biggest thing. And so, with that being said, I think that our second team is going to be a little better, and that we should have better quality of players out there on our special teams, and I think that makes it better.
And this mod is only good up to 40 yards. Farther than that, cross your fingers. How do you know that? They ain't asking that man to kick it past that. So how do you know that? That's all I'm saying.
Are you
We
even
go
bring
out
that
and
in?
we say things, but it's like, what proof do you have if
Didn't
he
he
ain't really
kick?
been in that
Didn't he?
situation?
Just asking a question because I don't even really entertain stuff like this. But didn't he kick a field goal over 40 yards this year a couple times?
But it's just for me. I feel like we last year we should have kicked a lot more field goals than what we did, and that's the thing with me, right? I feel like we didn't utilize our kickers enough last year that could have helped us win games, in a sense. And that's why I said, when I asked the question of what's wrong with Mata, there's really nothing wrong with Mata. It's just we're not putting him in position to do his job. We just kick field goals. And so when we go and we ask, he can't kick it past 40. Well, how do you know if we ain't put him in position to do it? Just saying.
Just talking, bro. Just to have something to say. Had a comment. Uh, know what else you want to say? I mean, he a good kicker. I think from Jackson to Colorado, like you say, the only times I think he's missed a field goal is when they blocked it. I think when he gets it up in the air, it goes through the upright, and you got to feel good about it. And then also, this what I mean when I be saying you don't know what's going on. Like nobody knew until he put out that he was a citizen. And we should be giving him a hand clap for that. That he was studying to become a U.S. citizen. So these kids do have real world stuff going on besides football. And then us as adults or young adults or whatever age you are to come on here and try to downplay a kid because you say what you think, what's something that you think he can't do. That's your opinion, but we not gonna do that. Big ups to my man Model for becoming a U.S. citizen, and they say that studying for that test and becoming a citizen is very hard. So I'm very proud of that young man, and that's the kind of stuff that we gonna promote here. But I think he can. Um, I think even on one of the videos he showed, he kicked one from like 50 or some yards. When at practice, so Model's fine, man. I like our special team. We know Philly can kick. The new kid Daniel, he can boot it. I think like Rob said, I think he's more there for the kickoff because I think he can put it out the end zone and give our defense great things.
Yeah, man, we gotta give a round of applause for Mata, getting his U.S. citizenship, man. That's huge, man. That's something that, a lot of things that don't get talked about. And you gotta salute to that. Can't wait to see this line play with the addition of Sapp and George. Hey, listen, what Prime is doing with this coaching staff is unbelievable. What he's adding, the way he's adding things, the way the rules are being changed on the coaching staff. Now, more coaches can be involved on the field than ever before. You're able to use technology that you wasn't be able to use in the past, like the NFL. You can use now in college. With all these rules being changed, it's only elevating Colorado even more. And so when people looking back at what you've seen last year to this year, it's gonna be a complete change because they have more information, better technology than what they had last year. And people are not gonna take into that part, right? Now you don't gotta look to the sideline to get a play. Now it's coming straight to your helmet, to the quarterback, to the linebacker, right? So now you should be able to play faster because now the signals are not coming from the sideline, they're coming on the field. You're getting the calls on the field. So you might see teams holding up a little bit more just due to the fact that the signal's coming in, or they may not. But now you don't got to look at this big board, people holding up signs saying, "Oh, to do this and do that." Now you actually, it's moving the game forward at the college level, and that's what you got to love.
I
Go ahead,
mean,
Coach.
it's just about the communication. So now it's going to be more word of mouth and communication, rallying. I mean, relaying the call from whoever has their helmet on to relay the call to make sure the defensive line is set, to make sure that the safeties know what coverage the the defensive backs know what coverage we're in. So yes, and then I think they're going to be able to have the monitors on the sideline and stuff like that. So it's just again it's just y'all remember Coach Dre saying maybe a while back that you have to teach kids stuff so they can become what you want them to become. Well, everybody wants to become a pro. Well, we weren't doing the stuff that pros do. We were doing stuff that college people do. Now you gonna have these kids ready and more ready for the NFL by doing this. And again, it takes away the signal trying to steal signals and all that other stuff. It's just now uh, we should be able, like you say, we should be able to play a lot faster and a lot smoother. And now it's just about these young men opening their mouth and make sure they're relaying the calls. For offense, it's gonna be simple. You get what I'm saying? The quarterback gonna get the call and relay it, and he's gonna be the one doing most of the talking.
So now we got everybody engaged in the chat right now. Who is your favorite player right now that you are looking forward to this season? Let me know in the chat. Who is your favorite player right now that you are looking forward to this season? So we got all this engagement in the chat. Everybody going back and forth. Everybody doing this, doing that. Let me know. Who is your favorite player? Who are you looking forward to seeing this season? I just want to know. Coach Dre, who's your favorite person? We got Webster.
All Florida boys. Florida, just Florida boys in general, and you just seen my main man. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this because it need to be said. I'm rooting for Jimmy because I just want people. I want them to really, I really want them to hush people up. I really want people. I want people to be around here with real sick face. I want people to be around here looking for words to find for apologies for the young man. But I really want to see him succeed. I have a lot of respect for him. He come, like I say, he come from the mud, and you get what I'm saying. We trying to get this mud up off us, and but I'm really looking forward to seeing what Jimmy gonna do this year.
Man, it's interesting, man. As I go through this chat, it's interesting. All the players that we see, right? I ain't seen nobody say Travis Hunter. That's crazy.
Well, I
That's
mean, but
crazy.
you ain't probably seen Travis or Shador because
No, I seen
it's what you
Shador.
expect. Oh, you saw Shador? I was
I
finna
seen
say
Shador.
because, but hey, I mean, Travis is Travis. You know, you that's just easy.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
and
seeing.
20, and I definitely want to see 22 too. He's another one.
Hey, listen, I've been looking for a more. Hey, listen, I've been big on Amari Miller, man. I just got this feeling, man, about Amari Miller having a breakout season. Um,
Oh,
uh,
hold on, before we go any further. Uh, we saw your comment last night, Mr. LT. Now you got to explain that to us. I told you were gonna have to come up here and explain that to us because I definitely want to understand how you feel. T.O. gonna come in here and be
all
taking
right, so
over.
listen, let's give it the contents, right? We were asking who's gonna be the leading receiver, and Big LT says, this is Big LT now. He said Baby T.O. is going to take Will Shepard's spot by Game 5. Let me know in the chat how y'all feel. But I'm gonna Big LT, you got the floor, man. Explain yourself.
Well, the reason why I'm saying that is because one, if you go look at excuse me if you hear wind, my bad, I had to step outside. It's much louder inside. Um, because if you go look at Will Shepard's production, he was maybe it could due to the quarterback play, which I will give him a pass for that. But if you go look at his production,
We here, we listening. You got loud and clear. The floor is yours.
I think he might have just went out, bro, because he said the wind was bad where he was.
I just want to know. I just want to know. I think a lot of here's my thing. I think a lot of
But
people underestimating Will Shepard because the quarterback play at Vanderbilt. Hey, he's gonna be 2.0 of Zay Weaver. He's gonna be 2.0 of Zay Weaver. He's gonna have a quarterback that can get him the ball. He's gonna produce. Mark my words. You ain't gotta believe me, but I'm telling you what's gonna happen. Go ahead, Coach
I
Dre.
mean, you got to feel good about him. It's sometimes it's the situation. What you got to understand is Will went to Vanderbilt. I know from facts that I mean Vanderbilt's thing is very high. Their standards are very high to get into school. So we know he got the grades and the smarts, but he hasn't had a quarterback the likes of Shador Sanders or anything replica of a quarterback the likes of Shador Sanders. So I think you're gonna see the best version of him this coming season. Um, Again, guys, I got an 8-man rotation, and I don't have a select starters. I think the biggest thing is gonna be the physicality. Now, if Big LT get on here and tell me it's more about the physicality, I'll go with that because I do feel like the physicality is going to be a big thing. But I just don't think that I got Baby T.O. in my 8, so that's the biggest thing. I got him in my 8.
All right, so let me answer this question. Is everybody in Boulder, or are we still waiting on players? Not everybody is not. The full roster for the fall is not all in Boulder right now. So I'll just go ahead and put that out there for you. They're not. So there's still some wide receivers that's missing. Vanderbilt backup quarterback is in Boulder, not the starting quarterback from last year. The backup QB is on Colorado's roster. Yes, that is true. But when you talk about the starting quarterback from last year, Vanderbilt, he's not there. Let's just get that
My
fixed.
bad, Rob.
No,
Lost
you good, you
connection,
good, you
man.
good. Go ahead. You got the floor, man. I'm gonna let you explain it.
How my mic sound? Great.
You good, you good, you good.
All right, man. Yeah, like I was saying, I don't know where I cut off at, but I was saying, the quarterback situation. I heard you talking about it a little bit, and I just think Cordell is just too explosive to keep off the field in that size. That's gonna be hard to keep that off just have that sitting on the sideline, man. And yeah, I might be riding with him a little hard too because he's from Dallas, man. But the kid ain't no 4 star number what? I think he was top 3 in the state of Texas as a wide receiver coming out of high school, man. Kid the truth.
I agree. I'll go for that. I just like I said, I don't have a set. He in my 8. He in my 8 big LT. I just between Will and LeJohntay and Jimmy with Travis, right? Those are the 4 kids that to me are the kids that I think are going to the NFL next year. But and now the way that Amarion is playing, there's no disrespect, but the way Miller playing, you just hey he hey boy, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. But it's a
I
good
know,
problem.
coach.
It's gonna be
And
it's a good
and
problem.
and the thing is about that is that they both coming in around the same time. So they gonna have to battle for it. It ain't gonna just be given to Will Shepherd. He gonna have to come take it, man. 'Cause that boy maybe to your watching, man. He listening. 'Cause I was just happening was talking about him on another channel, and just so happened that next day he dropped that little workout video. So them boys
Hey,
watching, they listening, man.
listen, I get it, but I just think everybody's underestimating Will Shepherd. I'm telling you right now, what you seen at Vanderbilt, he can do more. It's just a product of the system that he was in. And that's the part that people are forgetting. You're trying to evaluate him at Vanderbilt and the system that he's in versus the system he's coming to. And he's got a better quarterback. He didn't really run a route tree at Vanderbilt. He's going to run a route tree at Colorado. Those are the things that we're forgetting about. So it's like when we compare things, we're not really comparing things at an apples to apples level. It's apples to oranges when we comparing things. But time will tell. Fall is gonna get here soon enough. Time is gonna tell.
But I
And
mean,
you know what? You're right about that too, Rob, because he didn't run a lot of routes, and that's one of the things I admit that didn't impress me about him was that I didn't see a lot of routes from him. I only seen maybe about 3. You know what I mean? You didn't
but I
see a
think
lot of
that.
him running a lot of routes.
But yeah, but like Rob was saying, I think it was because of the quarterback play, not actually that he couldn't run the route. I think it was just trying to get it to where the quarterback could see him. He your best receiver. I gotta make sure I can get him the ball. So sometimes that be the case. You know what I'm saying? That people won't say that because you don't never want to put your quarterback in a bad situation to say he can't make throws. But some throws some quarterbacks can't make, so I got to run a certain route so I can get my best receiver the ball. And I think that was the case with him last year. Uh, but like I
And
say, I said this last night, and I just believe that we got the best receiver room in the country. And I said country. Uh, I don't think you can find a better 8 than I got with 2 freshmen that's gonna come in here and be working like hell trying to get on the football field. So I just feel like we got the best receiving core in the country.
Coach.
and I, I
What's
and I and
can you
I
give
will
me your
admit,
eight? Sorry,
Go ahead,
bro.
Warren. Go ahead, bro.
Can you give me your eight? My 8 is like your 8. I'm just curious. What's your 8?
Man, before we do this, hey chat, I need y'all top 8 receivers for CU this season.
I got I got Travis Hunter. I got LeJohntay Webster. I got Jimmy Horn. I got Baby T. I got Timmons, and then I got Caleb Mathis.
That's 6.
No, that's 8.
Hold on.
That's
Hold on,
six.
but do you gotta add Travis? Cause that's hard though, man. Cause I mean, if you talking about just the 8 for the CU or
I
8 from other schools as well.
Jay, repeat
Listen,
yours. I could have sworn you already said
Travis
6.
Travis Hunter, LeJohntay Webster, Jimmy Horn, Amarion Miller, Baby T.O.,
Okay.
Baby T.O., Timmons. I said Travis already.
Yeah,
Timmons,
that's 6.
Caleb Mathis.
7.
It was somebody. Who else I'm missing?
You missing
I just said 8. I
Will
know I just
Shepherd.
said 8 the first time.
Yeah,
It's
you
Shepard and
missing
Will
Will
Shepard.
Shepherd.
And
Will
Will
Shepard.
Shepard,
All right,
yeah.
that's 8. All right, okay,
That's
good.
my
Okay.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my 8. With Draylon Miller and Cam McHale as my 2 kids on the outside looking in, trying to. So if somebody get hurt, they step into the 8-man rotation.
Okay, gotcha. Who you
I
got
like
going?
Mathis, but I'm gonna move him. I'm gonna move him out of the 8, and I'm gonna add what's the name you just mentioned? Damon. I don't get all the names. What is it?
So you talking
Miller.
about Draylon Miller or
Yeah,
Cam
yeah.
McHale?
I'm moving.
You
So you
put
gonna
I
you
think
Draylon
gonna
he
Miller.
move
gonna he gonna
so you gonna
steal it.
move Draylon Miller into the spot and take Caleb out?
Yeah.
That,
Caleb
that,
Mathis. I'm gonna push him down to 9. I'm pushing him
okay.
outside the box.
Yeah, I mean that's your preference, bro. But he the
I got
best route
I
run.
got Caleb in our top 8. I got Caleb
Yeah,
in my
he
top
he he the best route run I got, and he the out of the freshman receivers last year, he was the only one that consistently played. So I just don't see him not. I don't see him not being in that 8. But I mean, it's a possibility, no doubt.
8. Yeah, y'all already know. I ain't gotta say nothing about Caleb Miller. Y'all already know what it is. He in my top 8.
Huh?
Hey guys, how we doing?
Good.
I don't have. Go
Hold
ahead.
on, tennis channel. Let me hold on 1 second.
Yes, sir.
So you got you ain't got no Caleb Mathis or no.
You know what? I got him. I have him like a.
No, I was talking about the dude. I
Well,
was talking about the dude
let
on
me
the
say this.
screen.
My 8 man is gonna be. It's gonna be flipped. It's gonna be a switch. They're gonna be interchangeable. I'll throw
Well,
Mathis in
listen.
there on
Oh,
so.
y'all thought I was going. I just gave you 8 receivers. I wasn't putting
Yeah,
them in.
wait. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we
don't
wasn't
gotta
put.
put it 1 through 8. Just give you
Yeah,
your 8
just
receivers.
it's just 8 names. It wasn't like I was putting them like going by how which one
Yeah,
was
I got.
better. Yeah,
But
I just put.
if I had to have my starting 8, I would put. I'm gonna put Mathis at 9. I just don't. It's gonna be hard to put him in my 8 for me. I mean,
That's
on
cool.
a that's what, I
That's
mean.
cool.
I think he's a great player. Don't I think he's good. I just right now I see. I
Go ahead.
I don't
Go
know.
ahead. Go ahead, tennis
I'm
challenge.
I listen, I'm
Hey,
gonna
guys.
tell you like this. For all y'all that sleeping on Caleb Mathis, y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna
Hey,
see.
hey, hey, guys, how we doing this morning?
We good,
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 good.
good.
Okay, good. I don't have an 8 right now. I'm just trying to wait and see who all come in. But Amario Miller seems to be standing out in the practices a little bit. I mean, so but to get back to uh Will Shepherd, I think Will's gonna
Well, hold on.
it's
Let me
gonna
get
be
my 8. Let me get my 8 then. Let me go.
Hold on, Big LT. Let me get it off, and then we're gonna come to you. Go ahead. Go ahead, Tim Settle.
big LT. You hungry, huh? No, I so I'm looking at I think Will Shepherd is kind of he's hungry. He's got 1 year at CU, and he's got 1 year to really prove himself. The guy has a pretty good record. You look at his he played in the SEC, so he played against some pretty decent backs and everything, and he still was able to put up some good, very good numbers. So I like our wide receiver room. That we got, and like one of the guys was saying, we got, I would say, some of the best, or we have the best wide receiver core, pretty much in the country. I can actually say that based on what we have, coming in. So I think it's going to be pretty tight. It's going to be a pretty tight race and everything. But I look for when he gets in there, because remember, he's been doing schoolwork, but don't think he hasn't been practicing. And he brings in a pretty good, I guess they pedigree or whatever. But it's gonna be a tight race in there. So that's kind of like, I don't have a 8 yet right now at this time. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go back and look at some players, and and I'll get that together. But
Okay.
enjoying the conversation, gentlemen.
Go ahead, Big LT.
Man, all right. Well, my 8 is Will Shepherd, Jimmy, Wester, Amari Miller, and Baby T.O.
That's
How many
5.
is that right there? 6 or 5?
That's
Okay.
5.
Of course, Caleb Mathis,
6.
and I'm gonna put Dre Line in there too. I'm gonna put Dre
That's
Line.
7.
You got one more?
I said Wester. I said Jimmy. And the only reason why I'm not having Travis, because that's almost like an automatic, man. You know what I mean? It's like, I mean, then he in and out, he interchangeable. I'm going as far as everybody know what Travis is. I'm talking about these guys that's actually listed at wide receiver. Um,
Dang,
my
so
8, man.
don't nobody got Timmons in there?
I did. I had
I,
Timmons in mind.
I, I'm not
I
no. I gotta see more from Timmons. I've been hearing y'all talk about him, man, but I gotta see more from Timmons, man. I'm a
Man, yeah,
instead of Timmons, I'm gonna put what's his name, Wasim. I'm gonna go with sleeper, go with Wasim.
Wow. Wow.
that's definitely. Hey, that's big. That's big. I mean,
That's big there.
that's
Hey,
big.
Caleb, I've been saying this on the record since last year. Caleb is one of the best route runners, top route runners on CU's roster. The man just know how to get open. That's it. And should do it trust
I
you.
don't know. I had to put LeJohntay Western now, man. The way I seen him take the tops off the defense, ooh, it's ugly. That dude ugly, especially after he
See,
get the ball in his hand.
and see on that, yeah, that you right, Rob. A lot of people is sleeping on Caleb. You know what I mean? I do have him as a top 3 route runner. I hear him Wasim and Wester. And Wester, the only reason why I put Wester over them 2 guys is just because of years of experience. But out of just pure route running skills and ability, it's easily Caleb Mathis and probably Wasim, man. You know what I mean? Man, Caleb Mathis is nice. He might not have been that big star recruit coming out of high school, but the kid is nice. Anytime you put up 200 plus yards in one game and receiving in Texas football, you nice, bro.
See you, Bucks Dynasty. You there, bro?
He come right back. He come right back.
Okay. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, again, at the end of the day, man, it's just a good problem to have. And like I say, the everybody's there right now except for Will, Baby T.O., the true freshman, but everybody else is there. So them the only 3 that's coming in.
4.
And then it's who?
They got 4
4?
receivers. They got 4 of them. You got Baby T.O., you got Will Shepherd, and the 2 freshmen. That's 4.
2 freshmen, 4. But then you got to remember the two-way player coming too, though. And I don't know which one they done said they gonna let him play. I don't know if he got recruited to come play DB or did he get recruited to come play receiver.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of things that's gonna happen in the fall that we're not gonna see. But going back to the point what we have right now, you got 4 guaranteed wide receivers that's coming in for fall, right? So during the spring, this is the time where you could separate yourself to move yourself up on the depth chart in the fall. Now, is it a guarantee that you're gonna stay there and doing fall practice? It's not. but this is definitely a time where you can definitely help yourself get into that amen rotation for sure.
I just want to make
I
this
mean,
You,
statement about
go ahead.
Shepherd hands.
Go.
Will Shepherd got great hands. Any 50-50 ball, I'm giving him. That boy got hands and he's big target. Don't underestimate Will Shepherd. His
Yeah.
speed, what he lacks in speed, he great with the getting to that ball. And he go get that ball. He gonna go get that ball. I don't care where you throw it at around him. He going to get it. That boy tough.
All
That's
right,
what I
so
have to say about.
here's my question everybody this year. All right, I'm gonna take out Shador and I'm gonna take out Travis on the offensive side. On the defensive side, I'm gonna take out Travis and I'm gonna take out Shiloh. Give me who your offensive player of the year and your defensive player of the year for CU only. For CU only. And I'm gonna take out those players on both sides. Let me know
Go
in the
ahead.
chat too.
Go ahead, Big LT. Or Warren G. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, I'm going with McCaskill, man. I mean, if I had to choose one, but to me, it's between McCaskill and Deontay Webster. Those are my two feature players for offensive that's gonna make a mark, gonna make an impression on CU. On the defensive side, uh, I'm attached to big block bully. I just man, that dude he commands double team. You ain't no way you gonna get in there and think you can just block him straight up. You better be a monster before you step in front of him. Talking about you gonna just take him 1-on-1. So that's my defensive player or mechanic. I'm sorry, I'm messing up the names, guys. McLean.
Yeah, we know what you're talking about.
Uh,
Come on. Go ahead, tennis
Yeah,
channel. You back, Big
I got
LT?
yeah, my bad. I got Alto and what's his name, Tyrion Carter. I got that one of them too. Or and my sleeper on that and be what's his name, Walker Webb.
Go ahead, Tennis Channel.
forgot about.
damn, Warren G, you took all the good ones, man. Uh, I would go on offense. Mine would be McCaskill. I think he's gonna have an outstanding year. I give him 1,000 yards, basically because of the offensive line we have coming in. On the offensive line, the other one I'm going to say it'll probably be is it the right guard or the left guard? Johnson. I think Johnson, because he proved himself at Houston that he could, he can put some people down and he'll open up some holes. On the defensive side, um, I think Cooper's going to kind of stand out. I think is Cooper playing linebacker or is he playing what corner? I'm not sure. Cooper Jr. That he will be my defensive player. Let's see. My next one would be, you said, taking away Shiloh and Travis. I'm going to stick Camardi in there. I'm going to stick Camardi in there. He's going to have a good year. The boy's been doing some stuff in secret that that a lot of us haven't been paying attention to. Most haven't been paying any attention to it. He's been doing some stuff in secret. I think he's going to surprise a lot of people this year. You're smiling. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, what's the
Damn,
third?
What's going on, y'all? I didn't even know you was live, man.
YouTube, man. Hey, man. I said that when I came on. I said, man, it's usually way more people in here. What's going on? But YouTube, man. You know, sending notifications out that we live, man. We just learned, just having a good time. You know how we do it. But yeah, for those who just tuning in, we'll be back at regular time, especially throughout this month. This is really our regular time that we normally go. You really never see us at nighttime, but we're gonna be back at our regular time, man. So y'all just know, if y'all don't see the notification, y'all just pull up on YouTube during y'all lunch break or whatever y'all doing during this time. Y'all know the regular show is back. It's back, baby. Go ahead, Dave.
I missed the question. Like I said, I just jumped in.
Give us your not counting Travis and Shador on offense and not counting Travis and Shiloh on defense. Give us your offense and defensive MVPs.
Offensive MVPs. I think I'll go with McCaskill. I think he gonna have a good year. I think they'll focus. I won't say focus, but I think they'll make the run game, a good focal point. Like they'll address the run game. So I think he'll get a decent amount of carries. Defensively, oh man, I'm gonna go with I think I might go with Amari McNeil. I think he showed a lot at the end of the season, and I feel like now he's kind of getting it seems like he came in like ready to really, really work, and I feel like now people kind of starting to notice it, which might give him an extra little like, okay, like my name kind of starting to get out there. People expect something from me. I'm gonna go to Amari.
Okay. Go ahead, Steve Buffs.
What we got? What's the question?
So so you take out Travis and Shador on offense. You take out Travis and Shiloh on defense. Who's your MVP of the season on both sides?
Offense. I'm gonna come with a super sleeper. I really believe in this guy. I think everybody kind of overlooking him. I'm going with Savion Wilkerson. And on defense, I'm gonna go with Cameron Sim-McCrae.
Okay, I like that. You know what's crazy?
Okay.
Nobody picked the linebacker.
Huh?
Nobody picked the linebacker. So how do y'all really feel, chat? Chat. This is a question for the chat. This is a question strictly for the chat. How do y'all feel about the linebacker room? If y'all don't like the linebacker room, state why and what they could improve on, what y'all want to see them improve on. Let's rephrase this. If you dislike the linebacker room, what could they improve on? If you like the linebacker room, who is somebody that you're looking forward to see out of the linebacker room? Let's do that. Hey, listen. I gotta say this. I do like a couple linebackers. I do. I like Victory Johnson, and I like Webster. I like B. Gant. Those three I do like in the linebacker room. You can agree or disagree with me. But I think those going to be our better three linebackers out on the field. Now, with that being said, I do think we go into the portal and we get a linebacker. I didn't forget about Wade. I just want to see how they utilize him first. Whether he's going to be the inside linebacker room or is he going to be on the end? If they put him at the middle linebacker, I do got Wade and Webster starting at the linebackers. That was my two starting linebackers. But I gotta see what they're gonna do with Wade before I do this. And y'all know how I feel about other people, so don't ask me no questions because I ain't answering. But if y'all want to talk about the linebacker room, y'all can. I just want to know how y'all feel about the linebacker room. Okay, hey, listen. Okay, that's understandable. Linebacker room lacks leadership and elite linebacker, inside linebacker. Okay, right? Here's my thing. The linebacker, as much as y'all don't want to look at the linebacker group, you're going to have to. Guess why? Here's why. The linebackers are going to be making all the calls this year. They're going to be the ones getting radio into calls this season. So somebody in that room got to step up and be a leader. Whether you like it or dislike it, somebody got to step up because somebody's got to be on the field making the calls. Just saying. When the NCAA changed the rules, the linebacker is going to be on the field making the calls now. Who's going to step up in that linebacker room? I'm taking Webster. Let me know what y'all think. I said the same thing. I would give the green dot to Shiloh. But they're going to give it to a linebacker. So we're going to see. Now, this is for the panel. Who do y'all feel like should get the green dot on the back of their helmet?
I got Woods.
Who do I think? I think Woods is gonna get it. I think Trevor Woods is gonna get it. Now, does he stay with it? I mean, I guess that's to be seen. But I think he's gonna be the guy with it. We'll see.
And because of Woods, I think I agree with that. I think Woods will get it because of his intelligence. The boy is pretty smart. I mean, I watched some of his films and stuff, and he's a pretty smart linebacker. He's not, what everybody's looking to see in the linebacker, and I think he's going to develop into that. But I like, and like other coaches, like his intelligence, like his smartness. So he understands what he's doing. He knows what he's doing out there. It's not like he's running around like a chicken with his head cut off. He has an understanding of the game. He knows the game, and from watching him, I think he'll probably get the green dot.
What he lacks in talent, he overcompensates for in IQ, and in film study is proven. He's proven that he know how to read the offense. So I'm going with Woods, and I know a lot of people are down on Trevor Woods, but I think he's a proven product for me.
Man, if Webster don't get the green dot, I would hope to God that Cameron Simmons Craig get it, because I don't want to see Trevor Woods on the goddamn field, man. I don't want to see Trevor Woods starting at no linebacker. If Trevor Woods got to start a linebacker, that means recruiting staff or whatever ain't do their job right, man, and get the right guy in there.
I'm just gonna say this: like it or not, Trevor Woods is in that linebackers room. It's that's what it is, right?
He can be in the linebacker room. I just don't want him to start.
There is some benefits. There is some pros and cons with Trevor Woods at the linebacker spot that a lot of people don't agree with. But what you gotta look at in the situation is how they're evaluating Trevor Woods. They're not evaluating Trevor Woods to be the middle linebacker. They just evaluating Trevor Woods to match up to a tight end. That's really what they're evaluating. Can he guard a tight end so you don't have to substitute on defense? You could keep the same defense in there and have all your DBs because you just add an extra DB on the field. Because guess what? If you don't play him at linebacker, guess what? They're going to try to put him on the field at safety. Would you rather have him in the front seven or would you rather have him on the back end? That's what you got to look at. Just saying. And so there are some things to play. There are some things to figure out. But Trevor Woods in that linebacker room. Whether you like it or not, that's just where he is. But go ahead, Coach Dre.
I mean, no. I mean, at the end of the day, if I was coaching, I would have Shiloh with the green dot because I think he's the most. He's back there, and you can relay the calls down. I want everybody to relay the calls, but I know they say they're going with the linebacker. So for me, it will either be Gant or Webster. It will either be Gant or Webster for me right now. But in all honesty, I got a strong feeling it's gonna be Bentley because Bentley's looking like he looks like he's getting a little better. Like I say, the defensive line play gonna have a lot to do with what the linebackers look like.
Bentley's just not vocal enough, man. He's too quiet. And then you got to
But
say
but
something to him. You got to say something in order for him to say something.
but the thing is, he most of the time he the one breaking the team down and stuff. It's him. You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
that's cool, but when when
Check out.
when Prime when he get out there and he's telling the defense to talk, that's the only time. Then they say like when they had to play the other day, and he was like, man, y'all should be knowing what the third and downs is and stuff like that. That's his job. He don't communicate enough with the defense. He's not talking enough. You know, of course, yeah, he breaks the play down or breaks the huddle down like any other leader, but he's still not vocal enough during the play or even after the play. I don't hear him after scrimmage. You know what I mean? Gathering the guys up and giving them a mouthful or giving them some kind of lecture or nothing like that. I need to see him chopping it up and telling, with everybody. As if he's gonna be that defensive leader, like he need to take hold, not just hold of the starters that's out there. He need to take hold of the whole defense.
Um, I don't I don't see a true leader in the linebacker room just yet, and probably because I've been focusing mostly on the trench players or on the offensive defensive side. I've been trying to see how they get down. Um, I haven't really seen a real. There's somebody I could point to. Now that's the leader of the linebacker room yet. I mean, I think they're together, but if I had to choose one, it'd be Shallow right now for the linebacker room. But that's just I'm just a casual. I'm not no expert, but I'm still learning, brothers.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Now, since you're speaking about the defensive line, right? Who are you most looking forward to on the defensive line? What do you see out of the defensive line, offensive line that you like so far?
Man, for last Friday, man, the offensive line, man, ooh, we got a mount. I mean, I just love the way they the offensive line to me is already established. I think they got I think they gel. They gelling just like they supposed to be gelling. I think that they stay together. You know, they eat together. Man, they talk together. They communicate together. I think they on point. Defensive line will show up now that Warren Sapp is here. You're gonna see them
Oh
come
yeah.
together too, and now they're gonna get fired up too. And I think that's gonna really take them over the top. Warren Sapp is gonna be the one to take that defensive line over the top and get some um and then we'll see a leader come out of that group. Right now the leader that I have is the block bully. But he don't speak too much. And so I think that Warren Sapp will pull some of them, gonna pull some, you know, give them a voice. Let me say it that way. And whoever the leader is on that defensive line, I think we're gonna start to see some next 4 weeks. We're gonna start to see that defensive line um, wake up.
Again, fellas,
You
you
know,
got on. Hold on, Timmy. I'll get right back to you. Just remember, every leader ain't a dog, and every dog ain't no leader. So uh, you got to have all of that in the room. I just don't think Shadozi is just a show me type of guy. I don't think he likes to do all that talking. I just don't think he a rah rah guy.
Yep.
I just think he likes to go out there and play, and you see my play, and hopefully my play brings you along. Um, so I think we got what we got. The McNeil is the kid that I'm looking at for the defensive line. He's been pretty unblockable, you know, when he gets down in front of people. He's been pretty hard to block. So I like him. But like you say, Warren Sapp gonna make you gonna make your defensive line better because they're gonna take heed. But go ahead, Tennis Channel.
yeah, I think I think we'll have a pretty good defense, man. I was looking at one of the other guys, one of the other creators, and it was sharing with like it was talking about you doing your job. You do your job. I'm going to do my job. And the what stood out the most about that with me is the fact that if I do my job, then if you're doing your job, then you'll be the one to make the play. Everybody, because I noticed a lot about block bully, and a couple of the other defense the guards. They were doubling them. Okay, so that means that if they double me, that means if you do what you should do, then, and I think that's what's going to make. If the other man does what he should do, then that's going to make our whole defense gel. Like one key thing, the guy was talking about just moving to the ball. Just moving to the ball. But if you got a player just standing up there looking, watching to see, wait to see what's going to happen, then that's going to make it tough. That's going to make it tough on everybody else. So I think that's going to be important for our. And I believe we're going to have a good defense, man. I'm just, I'll tell you guys, like I tell everybody else, I'm the total optimist on this. I believe the defense going to be really, really good. The challenge to that is can and will we play as a unit unconsciously, not aware of everything that's going on, but yet aware of everything that's going on. Does that make any sense, Coach Dre? Aware of everything that's going on, but literally playing out of your mind. So I think that's the type of defense, with the understanding that they know what they're doing. And I think the linebacker core, we're talking about the linebacker core, they're suspect, but while they're suspect, we got some pretty good linebackers back there, I believe. Everybody's waiting for the super linebacker to come in and just save the day. I think we got them there, but they're going to probably function as a core group. See what I'm saying? And so, yeah, that's kind of like how I see it a little bit.
Yeah, it's not far fetched from what you're saying, Tennis. You just gotta understand that right now, on the defensive side, we kind of in the driver's seat because no one knows kind of what coach. There's nothing on film from this guy because he hasn't been a defensive coordinator.
Yeah,
he's just been So that's the biggest thing. You gotta feel good, and I feel good about the team altogether. The linebacker play, I'm not worried about it. I that was the first week. I want to see, like I said, I just want to see some gradual steps. Fellas, we appreciate it. Anybody got any final words? I'm gonna start. We're gonna start at. Go ahead, Papa. Go ahead.
For those just tuning in, tickets do go on sale for the Lil Wayne concert in roughly 3 minutes. So if y'all trying to go to the concert after the spring game, y'all can purchase tickets in 3 minutes on the website. General admission for the spring game goes on Wednesday. Students will be able to get it on Tuesday. So y'all look out for that. The game is going to be aired on the Pac-12 network. If you can't see it, and you in our Discord, you'll be able to see it. We'll have it live in the Discord for you on the Pac-12 network. So we'll get all that squared away for you if you're in our Discord. But tickets do go on sale for CU spring game on Wednesday for general admission. $15 for the bowl, $25 for the club seats. And then Lil Wayne's concert will be live in about 3 minutes for you to purchase tickets. Well, go ahead, Coach Dre.
Guys, we appreciate y'all. Like you say, we haven't been on. We ain't even been in the algorithm. I want to give a shout out to my man B Watts. That's what me and bro been at on Sundays. Just helping another content creator get his feet wet and being brothers to a brother. You know what I'm saying? And I think Big LT's been over there. So y'all go check him out. For anybody that's in here, y'all go subscribe to his channel, check him out, give him support. He's a good brother. But before we get out of here, anybody else got anything to say? I'll just start with see you Dynasty. You got something?
Hey, always a good show. Great to tap in with you guys. Respect your point of view. Hey, Rob, I'm already booked for my flight and everything. When I get up there, man, I'm gonna check you out, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, man. Pull up on me, man. Hey,
I'll be there Friday night at 11:15, man.
Yeah, just hit just shoot me an email or something, and I'll get in contact with you.
Right.
Also, shout out to Redcon, man. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all for the support that y'all did for the channel. Anybody, they always out in Circle K. If you ain't tried Redcon, man, go try it out. They got more than just energy drinks. They got other things, man. Check out the website, man. Go pull up on them. But man, it's been a pleasure. Go ahead, Coach Dre.
As always, man, we appreciate everybody checking in. Dev, Warren G, Big LT, Penn Center, we appreciate y'all rocking with us today. Man, as always, man, if you send no ships out, no ships will come in. And if there's no contest, nobody can win. Games can't be won if they haven't been played, and prayers can't be answered if they haven't been prayed. This has been RobDaManMedia, and I'm your man, Coach Dre. We'll see you on the flip side.
Good job,
Amen.
guys.